Magello. The lights are out and away we go. Who makes a good start? Christian Daniel Jr. is tucked in behind Brian Iriarte, but it is the 51 of Brunality that leads. The American, they head down to the first corner. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? Up the inside, no, it's Brian Iriarte who has it covered and sweeps through the first right hand.
They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the lead. Already up into the podium positions.
And Benyat Fernandez, of course, he's already had a win in race 2 at Langsung.
Stay very, very clean and avoiding white lines, but it is Iriarte from Daniel, and then Pratama. Carter Thompson slotted into fourth. He narrowly missed the back wheel of the... And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least, as Iriarte says, no way!
He made it work this time. If they slow each other down, then Veda is going to disappear, but the number 11 of David Gonzalez looking...
This race, he's finished 3 out of 4 races so far. A very quiet Le Mans, just taking away a few points, but he had a 51 of Iriarte. Switches towards the inside line, and Daniel goes for the lead, but thinks better of it through Arabiata. 1, we then go up. Grid infringement, double long lap penalty. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, that's Pratama. And then the 11 of David Gonzalez, Brian Iriarte, and those trio.
With Sullivan Mounty up from 11th on the grid there in 7th as well, just off the back of this group. So it's being drilled out here. I mean, you've got 2 riders, a sun out there at the moment from these leaders.
And pole time was 2:01.95, and Veda Pratama has just done a 2 other place there, but absolutely superb stuff from Veda Pratama, as you said, Matt. The other 2 are mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that. Absolutely.
So he's actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. But from there, got to give a shout out to Thompson and Mounty. That's a good start for them. Thompson could have expected to be back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in 5th as well, Peter.
Yes, and already the 70th Christian Daniel Jr. looking for a way past.
Asian rider there, doing very, very well indeed. Our championship leader, 4 second places so far. That was a tough move. So against turn 3 is not your stereotypical overtaking spot.
No, it isn't.
Look at the number 7, Benyat Fernandez, going around the outside at the final corner. He's up from...
Normally does. I wonder if he's just having to push quite hard to stay with the leader, the number
2, aren't they? You're absolutely right. It is so downhill. The point of the circuit yesterday where Karpushin's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 17, he's up into 13th, and this...
That's right. And as I say, they go through the gearbox and through the left-hander in first, and they just go second, third rated is Brian Iriarte, who's won 2 races and twice been knocked off. And once by Hakim Danish.
Yeah, and he wants to be run.
Passing Brian Iriarte, goes he? No, he doesn't. Brian Iriarte on the 51 and the orange. Benyat Fernandez, of course, is...
oh yes, 23rd, there we go, all the way down. So that's a very, very decent... Will the riders have looked at what happened yesterday and thought, I can't have that kind of mess again. If I have more pace, I need to go for it. Christian Daniel, as you said...
Down the corkscrew again. You're looking back at what a great picture that is. Brian Iriarte and the leader, Veda Pratama, on the 54.
Right now, this is your group. Doesn't look like any of them are going to really drop off. Pugliese is Kent.
And yeah, and the point is, I think all 5 of them know that you need the slipstream.
Who went down, as well as Benyat Fernandez, Tinez as well, I believe, unless he's just gone really, really wide. Caught up.
The previous lap, we've been on board with Brian looking back at David Gonzalez, and he couldn't do it. Well, of Veda Pratama now.
David Gonzalez, 11th in the standings, is the number 11 coming into the ref. 8 points coming away from that one. So this is, he's going to get a bit of a nosebleed here running this high up, as we see. Argentini had a
okay, and he doesn't. We don't know why. I mean, he could have been in the wrong position or what. I have no idea why. We don't know exactly what he did wrong, but obviously 31 of Pugliese and Hakim Danish on the number 13.
Really seeing it properly strung out, Peter. This is absolutely fascinating. I wonder what the conditions... Most of the others, apart from Pugliese and Danish, they're in 202s. Everybody else in minimum 203. So it's just...
Gonzalez is underneath the pole time at 201.71.
Well, this is absolutely fascinating then, and you can see...
Race 2 here at Magello. The lights are out and away we go. Who makes a good start? Christian Daniel Jr. is tucked in behind Brian Iriarte, but it is the 51 of Brunality that leads.
They stay very, very clean and avoiding white lines, but it is Iriarte from Daniel. And then Pratama. Carter Thompson slotted into fourth. He narrowly missed the back wheel of the... Iriarte goes wide there, goes wide, but does he cut it back on the inside? Yes, but he only slots into third.
And it could be back on if Veda Ega picks up another 25 points. He is the 54, and he said yesterday, I just...
And yet Fernandez for company as well, who goes up into the lead through Arabiata, uphill to Arabiata 2. And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least, as Iriarte says no. Danish at the end of this one, but Benya Fernandez would move up back into third position of the championship. You've got Indonesia.
Mounsley, I wonder if they've lost the British national anthem. It's a while since we've heard that.
Over the line for the final lap. Peter, here we go. 95 from 4.
7 is there, but so is Zenmatades.
And 51, Iriarte. Previously in the series, 1, 2, 3 in the race.
That's right, and these Kapatama's got his head down. He's got away. Benya Fernandez is in second place, but Veda has stuck his head down to hack him his place. He's got to do that if he's going to chase Veda Ega.
Back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in fifth as well, Peter.
Yes, and already the 70th Christian Daniel Jr. looking for a seat. We're ready for the Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup.
And final third and fourth sectors then. This is it. We're going to be all up. If you get a good run through here, you could well be leading out of the final corner onto the straight to take a vision. Who is
Surely it's going to be Veda Ega pulls out. Is he going to pass him?
Was it Malaysia? It says it's Pratama, but we don't know. Today, that's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Benya Fernandez going round the outside at the final. But what we do know is Fernandez was...
Dear. Moundsy 10th, he doesn't deserve 10th, does he?
These two are very close childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes... Oh, wow.
All of them.
What a race, Peter.
Tinez, 12.
Cracking ride in the end there. Well done, Marco.
Well, so does
Danish is in 6th place at the moment. Keep your eye on the 13th, the series leader. He needs to be so clever.
He's going for it again, but behind him is Sullivan Mounsey.
This is the best we've seen from Sullivan Mounsey by...
Oh, and they're off on 34. That's the 34 of Zenmatades off on the grass, and I think a couple of other people were touched.
Stand up any nation around the world, because we've got so many nationalities here this year.
That's right.
10th place, well, there you go. You can't count him out, can you, Marco?
So far.
I do wonder what kind of race we're about to see. Will the riders have looked at what happened yesterday and thought, I can't have that kind of mess. Already getting impatient behind the 51 of Iriarte. Switches towards the inside line, and Daniel goes for the lead but thinks better.
And this, I think, is the run to on the last lap, yes. And watch the number 13 from outside there, goes right alongside, and it looks...
Wow. Wow. What a superstar Veda Ega is, eh?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. I mean, I kept my mouth shut after yesterday.
Yeah.
The first Indonesian winner, and he's now made that a double, actually, of Cup winners. Joined Malaysia on 2 victories, and I think that's...
But when you come away from this weekend to once again get another 2nd place, you've already got, to the naked eye, we couldn't see in that little flash.
No, it's got to be it. Yeah.
Pratama's got it.
Double.
Wow. Thank goodness we didn't have riders were at the line there. So 18 riders were in that leading group. To outfox them all is a degree of luck and things like that. But, you know, when he's done it twice in a row.
Your team, of course, part of the junior talent team is Ramadippa. And what a result it has been. An unforgettable day, that is for sure. P1 for the third. P1 starting from pole position. It's a new opportunity for him to
hope to repeat that, obviously, today.
And Ramadippa now, of course, podium to his name. And well, he'll qualify.
Yeah, his best of the season as well. Was on the podium and...
Yeah, a solid qualifying. And then, of course, joining them
to get a feel for the
8. Now, of course, row 9, it's going to have Cano on it as the final row of our grid, of course, having Tamburini, Tinez and San Juan. So a super important field, an important race coming up here. Kano going from starting, but at the front, Ramadipa hits the front now, overtakes the 6-9 of Bahosa, and well, the race is certain. Or what was your race leader? Your pole sitter, Gabarini, ran wide and had a massive moment there, so perhaps just getting caught out offline. Ramadipa now looping up the inside once more on the 32. He does in a very aggressive move. He takes the lead. It was hard, but it looks like Bahosa was just 6-9 given their penalties to serve from now on. Pirelli looks to make a move, and this is a replay of the incidents. They began just a bunch up further down the order. Looks like, yeah, it was just a chain reaction underboard Bahosa. So that should be around 6 seconds lost, maybe even a little bit more with being so slippy out